the Rockets win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Houston, Ewing is out there with Malone. Then it's Drexler. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Elliott in at the small forward position. Now here's Stockton. 6 to shoot. From deep, Drexler. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Well, when would the times be, partner? Well, I'll get back to you later. The only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer. That's the only time you can justify it.
On defense, Houston. The screen from Thompson. The dish to Embiid. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Durant. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Durant's got the first points of the night for the Warriors.
You can't give him that shot up. Few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Stockton passes to Elliott. Drexler outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Drexler's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Durant. Feeds it to Paul. Takes the three. Here's Embiid. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. Defending Kevin Durant is one of their focal points in this matchup. He told me that Durant gives defenders problems because he can pull up and shoot at any time from any distance. He said usually you can try and funnel and trap a player, but with Kevin, there isn't really a way to force him out of his range.
And thank you for that, Doris. Stolen by Durant. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Embiid dishes to Harden. Another miss by Harden. So it's the Rockets now. They trail by 1. Drexler kicks to Stockton. Back to Drexler. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And so here is Golden State. Paul kicks to Durant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Durant's got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Stockton outside. Kicks to Ewing. The baseline J. The shot is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. Paul passes to Harden. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Harden's got his first points in this one.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Drexler. He has 5. Back to Stockton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Here's Paul. To the inside. Durant dishes to Embiid. The drive by Paul. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Chris Paul. He has
foul, John Stockton. You're sending an 83% free throw shooter to the line. And so Paul nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Stockton outside. Now the feed to Ewing. Double team on Ewing. Here's Elliott. A three-pointer off the mark. Stockton kicks to Ewing. Good D by Thompson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Paul passes to Embiid. Malone with the block. Drexler kicks to Stockton. Back to Drexler. Pass to Stockton. Lots of room. That one rolling around and rims out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Now, here is Harden. To the paint. Here's Embiid. No good. Excellent defense there from Ewing. Stockton cannot hit. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
Warriors leading by 6. And so in the game for the Rockets. They've got Malone. Drexler out there with John Stockton. Then it's Elliott. And it's Ewing in at the 5. Now here's Durant. He dishes it to Thompson. Got a hand on it. Drexler outside. Ewing, a screen on Embiid. Stockton dishes to Malone. His first shot coming late. It's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. No one near him. And it's Malone with the rebound. Stockton outside. Down low. Up off the screen.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Durant. That's good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Elliott. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Elliott's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Paul kicks to Durant. Harden inside the three-point line. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, Durant did a nice job, created space for that shot.
Drexler outside. The screen from Ewing. Stockton passes to Malone. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Malone's got his first 2 points of the night. Warriors leading by 6. Paul outside. He feeds it to Harden. Durant with it. 7 points in the game. Lets it go with a 3. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Durant. Paul's got 5 now.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Drexler drives in. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 7.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Embiid, no good. Rockets trail by 7. Stockton with it. He's picked up by Paul. Stockton kicks to Ewing. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he can't hit the second. Warriors leading by 7. Paul outside. Embiid sets the pick for Paul. Right side Durant. No good. And it's Houston the other way. Drexler outside. Clyde the glide, rocking the rim.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Harden inside the three-point line. No good off the front iron.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Stockton and Malone using the pick and roll. Stockton kicks to Ewing. Ewing gets the jumper to fall.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
52 seconds left in the second quarter. The pass to Paul. Lets the 3 fly. The basket good off the assist from Durant. That's now 8 points for Chris Paul.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Elliott against Paul. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
.32 seconds left in the second quarter. Stockton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Malone.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Paul. 8 points for him. Embiid the screen. And here's Harden for 3. Ewing doing some work on the glass. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Warriors on top, up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Clyde Drexler, what a contribution so far.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Chris Paul is out there with Harden. Then there's Embiid, and it's Durant, and it's Thompson in at the 3. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Harden gets the bucket. Rockets trail by 6. Stockton kicks to Drexler. Pass to Malone. The 10-footer finds the target. Malone's got his third basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Durant, that's good.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Now here's Stockton. The 9-foot shot. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Harden's shot is good.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Malone with the screen. Stockton up top. He's covered by Thompson. Harden against Drexler. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. That is good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. And the free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 7. Durant with it, picked up by Stockton. From 12 feet out. Can't hit. And Houston the other way now.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Ewing, a screen on Paul. Stockton kicks to Ewing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ewing's got 4 points this quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Embiid's got his second basket.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers. Since halftime, they've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Ewing drops in the layup for 2.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now here's Harden. Embiid with a screen on Malone. To the wing right side. Paul with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Ewing's got 3 rebounds now in this one. On the wing, Drexler. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Stockton kicks to Ewing. Here's Malone. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Rockets have been unsuccessful at the line so far, 0 of 3, and looking to make their first free throw of the game right now. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Checking out the game Karl Malone is having. He's got 8 points and a block.
Ball outside. Malone with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Thompson with the bucket.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Pass to Elliott. He kicks to Ewing. Takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9, and he gets it to go. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here is Elliott. Dishes it to Ewing. Malone left side. Passes to Elliott. 5 on the clock. Feeds to Drexler. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far. Embiid with a screen on Drexler. The 3 from Harden. No good. And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors lead by 4. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Rockets trail by 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got John Stockton. Elliott is out there with Malone. Then there's Ewing. And it's Drexler in at the shooting guard.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Harden missing again. Now the Rockets with it. Stockton right side. Malone. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. And here are the Warriors now. Now Paul. The dish to Harden. Kicks to Embiid. Thompson against Elliott. Lets it fly. Thompson misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Shooting for Golden State, John Stockton with one.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Stockton, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Now here's Drexler. Malone passes to Elliott. Houston moving it around. The screen from Ewing. Drexler drives in. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Golden State ball.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Thompson dishes to Harden. Down low, Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Shooting for Golden State, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Stockton. Screen by Malone. Here is Elliott. Malone outside. The feed to Ewing. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline J on the way. Ewing hitting the baseline J.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Harden sets the big for Paul. At the elbow, Harden.
Take a look at what Harden's been doing. 9 points and 4 assists.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Warriors, James Harden, 2.
Free throw good, James Harden. Both good from the line that time.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on it.
Drexler drives in. Goes up at the stripe. That's short off the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Now here's Drexler. Pulls it from the elbow. Here's Malone. Drops in the layup for two.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Drexler against Harden. Here's Embiid. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Embiid with the steal. Drexler against Paul. And Thompson kicks to Harden. Paul outside. He dishes it to Durant. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stockton passes to Drexler. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Ewing. Second chance shot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Some good numbers for Patrick Ewing tonight. He has 12 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed it.
All right now, gentlemen. 2 shots. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Ewing.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Here's Harden. A stupendous finish in traffic. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Stockton outside. Back to Drexler. Money!
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
And so it's Golden State with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Harden. And too long on the shot.
Not the best shot right there with the good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense. It went in, but I still don't like that shot, Kevin. Right now, you need to massage the clock as well as the scoreboard.
He feeds it to Paul. Here's Thompson. Sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stockton with it. Back to Drexler. Harden. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number one. Getting going right now. So Golden State will get the first possession. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Elliott. Ewing is out there at Malone. Then there's Drexler. And it's Stockton in at the point.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Ewing.
He's been having a tough game from the free throw line, but finally he gets it done.
Paul kicks to Durant. And he gets it to go. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last three buckets have come by way of an assist.
Malone, a screen on Thompson. And Stockton, here we go. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. That one on Thompson. First free throw is good.
Excellent night for Stockton. He's got 8 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Got that one up quick. And 11 points for Klay Thompson.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, and he is absolutely scorching.
Here is Elliott. Malone, a screen on Thompson. Here is Elliott. Shot clock at 6. Drexler against Harden. Drexler, no good. The Warriors leading. Ball left side. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
At the line for your Warriors, Chris Paul. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Paul's been great. 12 points and 7 assists. He's passing the ball so well right now and is really focused at the charity stripe, too.
And, Clark, you can just see him oozing with confidence right now.
Here is Stockton. Drexler outside. The pass to Malone. And Durant sends it back. They retain possession. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Harden. Embiid the screen. Harden dishes the ball. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by Paul. Rockets trail by 3. Stockton passes to Drexler.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And so here is Golden State following the score by Houston.
What a performance from Durant here. He's got 14 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Shooting for Golden State, Kevin Durant. He has 2.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. Harden against Drexler. Ewing dumped down by Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, I love communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
A lot is on the line here.
Well, how about the intensity and focus of the crowd here?
So loud in this place.
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drexler drives in. The 15-footer connects. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
To Malone. He kicks it to Drexler. Back to Malone. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They escaped with a victory, although they needed, Clark, an extra period to get it done.
Well, I think it was one heck of a ball game. Both teams gave great effort